हरे कृष्णा। हरे कृष्णा। Okay, so we start. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखावितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्यति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रसादिने निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। जस्ट 1 minute. Okay, so we will start directly from our Bhagavad Gita. So we request all the devotees to open their videos so that we know that they are present and they are hearing in presence. So yesterday we completed the chapter 10 of Bhagavad Gita, and today we are going to chapter 11. So we saw that how Lord Sri Krishna is explaining to Arjuna his vibhutis, and almost till 39th shloka he was explaining, beginning from uh, 21st to 39. Almost how many shlokas? 31st to 29, 39. So sorry, yeah, 39. Almost 20 shloka, or 19 shloka you can say. The 19 shlokas Krishna is explaining about his Vibhuti Yoga. So Krishna concluded that how much I should tell you, Arjuna? They're unlimited. There is no limit to my Vibhutis. Because Krishna is unlimited and his energy also is unlimited. And she is expanding into many wondrous creation, wondrous, beautiful, glorious creation. So then Krishna ultimately says that whatever beautiful, glorious and splendorous creation, wonderful creation which you see, consider that to be my Vibhuti. And what is the conclusion of understanding such Vibhuti? One has to engage in loving devotional service by understanding the greatness of the Lord. Generally, in this world, we see that when we hear the greatness of someone, what happens? We become envious, or we feel envy. Why this person is so great? Why I'm not? Why I am not so great? Why he is only so great? So this kind of envy creeps in our heart when we see the greatness of other. What is the reason? The reason is we do not connect the greatness to Krishna. See, Krishna is irreproachable. Irreproachable means you cannot challenge Krishna anytime. Means many demons and gods also sometimes tested Krishna, and demons they tried to fight against Krishna, fight with Krishna, and wanted to kill him, but none of them became successful. So, like it is said, lighthouse. If someone wants to change the direction of lighthouse, or like somebody is driving a ship. So somebody driving the ship, how to know where is the land? So then they look for lighthouse, the light from where it is coming. It means the land is there, because lighthouse will be situated on the land. So the lighthouse will give the direction to the ship which has forgotten its way. And you cannot change the lighthouse actually. In the similar way, the ship has to change the direction of its movement, not change the lighthouse. Lighthouse has to give the direction and the ship has to follow. In the similar way, Krishna is like lighthouse, or he is a proprietor, possessor, enjoyer of everything. And all living entities, whatever they have to gain from Krishna by pleasing him. There are many authorities in between us and Krishna, many demigods. They can be there. They are also called Vibhuti of Krishna. So we can please them and get, but ultimately everyone is getting from Krishna only. This is a context here. So when we connect everything to Krishna, then we do not feel envy. We understand God has empowered this personality. Now even that personality may not be very in good terms with us. He might have done some harsh behavior with us, or we might have done some harsh behavior, but still that person has been empowered by Krishna. So then those who love Krishna, they understand Krishna has various purpose, because everyone is child of Krishna, and Krishna, like these 5 fingers, they may be up and down, not equal, but for a person who has these 5 fingers, he understands all my 5 fingers are important for me. Yes. So for Krishna, somebody may not have very good qualities, but if he has some way other pleased him or his representative, then Krishna empowers that personality. So devotee should always connect the opulence to Krishna. Okay. So when some devotee becomes glorious, or some outside people, so that we understand that Krishna has bestowed some mercy upon him. So one devotee asked question, like he did so many things, and then another devotee said to him, "My dear devotee, so nice. Krishna has empowered you so much. You could do so much." And then this devotee who did so much. He said, "Only Krishna has done. What about me? I have not done anything." So he said, "My dear devotee, Krishna has empowered you and you have become successful." Uh, so many times, sometimes people they may want their exclusive glorification. मेरा glorification करो, exclusive. कृष्ण का क्यों करो, मेरा करो. So therefore we also say thank you, oh wonderful, sadhu sadhu. We glorify the name with the name of devotee also. We should not be so much impersonal also. So when we say that Krishna is not alone, Krishna is with his devotees. So there is no harm in glorifying devotees. eh. Sometimes Krishna himself glorifies his devotees. Yes, in Chaitan Charitamrita we see Krishna glorifying the devotees. But Tattva is the same, that Krishna is the doer and devotee is an instrument. He is a compassionate instrument in the hands of Krishna. So devotees and Krishnas, their purpose are same. The Vibhuti Yoga, the whole purpose is to engage one in the devotional service of Krishna, not to divert him to Vibhutis, towards the Vibhutis, but na dhanam na janam na sundarim kavitam va jagadish kamaye. So, na dhanam na janam na sundarim kavitam va jagadish kamaya. Mama janmani janmanishware bhavatad bhaktir ahetuki tvai. So, here the two things are kept: vibhutis of Krishna and Krishna, devotional service. So, a devotee is choosing what? Devotee is choosing devotional service to Krishna. So, we take vibhutis, utilize vibhutis to glorify Krishna more, to glorify devotees of Krishna more, but not to enjoy, but to glorify. And in our glorification, we enjoy also. Because that feeling of connection that Krishna has this vibhuti is so wonderful actually. Krishna has this vibhuti. So, see, like somebody who is weak and poor, to serve him, to show some compassion is quite natural. Yes, we can easily give some chapati to him, some rasgulla or some clothes. But somebody who is prosperous and then to say good words to him is quite difficult. Somebody very poor, very weak, to serve him, it's not very difficult. Many people can do that. They feel compassion. But then to be happy seeing somebody who is prosperous, it is not very easy. Correct? It happens with us. So then the barrier is envy. Envy comes. So either someone is poor or someone is prosperous. A person who is seeing both of them should always connect poor and prosperous to Krishna. He is a poor son of Krishna, he is a prosperous son of Krishna, and so therefore they have vibhutis from Krishna. So when we glorify Krishna more and more, that is again equivalent, or it adds in our service of glorifying devotees and people also. What I mean to say, like we may not be able to glorify the individual people so much, but we glorify Krishna. So okay, it's nice, we are glorifying Krishna and then simultaneously even devotees are also glorified. तो कभी कभी ऐसा होता है, तो हमें ज़रूरी है कि हम भगवान का ग्लोरिफिकेशन करें, हम भगवान का हरिनाम करें, नहीं तो हमारा एनवी नहीं जाएगा. We have to glorify. If we cannot glorify some particular person, then we glorify Krishna. No issue. Keep glorifying Krishna more and more, more and more. Then our vision will be broad, actually. So this is very, very important. So, so we have to glorify Krishna. Find out the avenues where we can glorify Krishna. Harinam Sankirtan, or singing Kirtan with the devotees, or giving some katha. These are the avenues where we are glorifying Krishna. This will decrease our envy. Kaviraj Goswami says in Chaitan Charitamrita, envy is like a boil. It's like a boil. The boil on the body, it is very painful. And one may try hard also to take out the pus from the boil, but unless it is ripened, unless it is mature enough to throw away the pus outside, it does not, we don't feel very good, uh, very very troublesome boil. So but when the pus comes out, it gives a relief. अच्छा है, निकल के आ गया. So when devotees, uh, when they were not devotees, before coming to bhakti, they might have or they must have the lower qualities like envy, lust, greed, and or so. And when they become devotees, they sometimes also go through this situation कि अरे मैं पहले तो ऐसा था, कर्मी जैसा व्यवहार, अभी भी ऐसा मेरे में क्वालिटी है कि आई एम फीलिंग सो लस्टी, आई एम फीलिंग सो एनवियस, आई एम फीलिंग सो एंग्री. व्हाट इज दिस? So this is nothing but that pus is coming out. That envy boil, that pus is coming out. That is that. पहले क्या होता था? पहले हमको पता ही नहीं था, कि पस है कि नहीं है, और अमंदादुन काम हो रहा था. अभी वो पस बाहर निकल के आ रहा है, वो एनवी वाला बॉइल फूट रहा है. तो हमको लग रहा है कि अरे हम तो एनवियस हो रहे हैं. यस, दैट विल बी देयर. समुद्र मंथन में पहले हलाहल आएगा, तो अमृत आने से पहले हलाहल आएगा. So we will be seeing all our halahal of behaviors and our feelings and our attitudes. So we should not become hopeless. We should understand, let me glorify Krishna now more and more, more and more. And in that glorification, I will start loving devotees, I will start loving Krishna. This is the way to purify oneself. Shinvatam swakatha Krishna punnashravana kirtana hridayantastvo bhadrani vidunoti suhrit satam. One is a truthful devotee, suhrit, satam. So Krishna is suhrit and devotees are satam, means truthful. So one who is truly glorifying Krishna, from his heart Krishna will clean away all abhadras. And then he will become एवं प्रसन्न मनसो भगवद भक्ति योगतः भगवत तत्व विज्ञान मुक्त संगस्य जायते. He will become fully jubilant in his mind because of becoming the reservoir of भगवत तत्व विज्ञानम. भगवत तत्व विज्ञान उसके हृदय में इतना आ जाएगा कि वो एकदम सुखी हो जाएगा व्यक्ति. हम उसी सुख की तलाश में हैं. हमें भौतिक सुख नहीं चाहिए, हमें भगवत तत्व विज्ञानम से जो मिलने वाला सुख है वो चाहिए. भगवान की सेवा में, भगवान के रिमेम्बरेंस में जो सुख है वो चाहिए. तो दैट इज द थिंग. So therefore always try to connect things with Krishna. That is the lesson of Srimad Bhagavatam and as well as Bhagavad Gita. So now the next chapter, I will invite some devotee Matajis to read today. Okay, this Radhika Gopika Mataji is there, or Neha Srivastava Mataji. One of you can read.
Yes, Prabhuji.
अर्जुन उवाच मद अनुग्रहाय परमं गुह्यम आध्यात्म संगीतम यत्व्यक्तोम वचस्तेन मोहोयम विगतो मम.
Arjuna said, by my hearing the instructions you have kindly given me about these most confidential spiritual subjects, my illusion has now been dispelled.
This chapter has come about from the connection with previous one, where in 10.42 Krishna said that he pervades and supports the entire universe with a single fragment of his power. Eko amsena stito jagat. Krishna is saying, with one spark of my splendor I am creating all such wonderful creation, Arjuna. Now he is saying I am all pervading here. Means, see, if Krishna is creating so much of wonderful things everywhere, it means his presence is there everywhere. So Krishna, can you show me that all pervading form by which you are so magnanimous, you are so glorious? Can you show me that form? Where at one side you are saying I am a death, so you can show me that form of death, Mrityu, Sarva Harascham. Where you are telling that I am the Sukracharya, Usnas, I am the most intelligent person. So intelligent in this, what is that? Sukracharya was, what was the thing? He was thinkers. Yes, the thinkers, the most intelligent thinker. So can you show in your form how you are empowering Sukracharya, or what is that your body where you are working as a Sukracharya? कौन सा दिखाओ मुझे. So show me everything in person कि पर्सनल फॉर्म में आप कैसे काम कर रहे हो ये सब. कैन यू शो मी दैट फॉर्म. नाउ दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन Arjuna should not ask. The reason is why Arjuna has to ask God to show his universal form so that he start believing that he were really so great. So Prabhupada says that this is question is asked for the benefit of future people and those who do not believe in Krishna. कोई तो बोल रहा है. So, like if you say someone, show me dandiya, he will do dandiya. See, I am Krishna now. Okay. Show me rasa dance, he will show rasa dance. Then ask, show me lifting Govardhan hill. That he cannot do. Then ask him, show me your Virat form. That he cannot do. That is the thing. So that is the point when we have to catch all rascal God. Those who say that I am God, we can directly ask, challenge them, which Arjuna is nicely here going to request to Krishna to show me that form. So Arjuna wanted to prove the greatness of Krishna for future people who will accept anyone as God. So that now those people can hear from Arjuna that how one has to check how someone is God or not. कौन भगवान है कौन नहीं है चेक करने के लिए यही तरीका है. बोलो विराट फॉर्म दिखाओ मेरे को. शो मी योर विराट फॉर्म. He cannot show. So this is the reason he is asking Krishna that show me that form. Now in this verse what he is saying, मद अनुग्रहाय परमम, आपने मेरे ऊपर बहुत ही बड़ा अनुग्रह किया है भगवान. गुह्यम आध्यात्म संगीतम. So in what matter you have done anugraha, you have spoken to me or you have shown me spiritual things, confidential subject you have spoken to me. Yat tvayoktam vachastena mohoyam bigato mama. आपके बोलने से your words have dispelled all my illusion away. सारा मेरा illusion को हटा दिया है. किसने? आपके वर्ड्स ने, भगवान के वचनों ने अर्जुन के मोह को दूर कर दिया है. अभी आगे भी चल के बोलेगा अर्जुन 18 चैप्टर में, नष्टो मोहो स्मृति लब्ध्वा, उधर भी बोले तत्प्रसादात् मया अच्युता, उधर भी बोलने वाले. अभी इधर भी मोह दूर हो गया, उधर भी दूर होगा. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि मोह एक लेवल का होता है, हो सकता है बहुत सारे लेवल्स के मोह हैं. तो एक मोह अर्जुन का दूर हो गया भगवान के मुख से जो वचन आए उसको सुन के, गुह्यम वाक्यम को सुन के ये सब दूर हो गया. This chapter reveals Krishna as the cause of all causes. He is even the cause of Mahavishnu, from whom the material universe emanates. Krishna is not incarnation, he is the source of all incarnation. Krishna is the avatari, he is not avatar. When Lord Sri Krishna was born in this material world, in the prison house, so how he was born? First it is said Lord Krishna, he called Yogamaya. Yogamaya, please come. She came. And then he said, oh dear Sakti, now Lord Shesha will take residence into the womb of Devaki. Or I think he has already been taken. He has already taken the residence. Already Shesha has taken gone into the womb of Devaki. Now you please transfer him safely, with protection, with care, to the womb of his real mother, eternal mother, Rohini. Transfer kar do. Now Acharya they ask question, how can Krishna, or you can say the Shesha who is spiritual, be born in the womb of a Devaki who had 6 asuras? Marichi's son, they were considered asuras here, in the sense they were surely but they were the son of Kalanemi in previous life, because they got cursed, and then they again born as the son of Devaki. So they have asuric mentality because they offended Brahma. So how can Devaki womb in her womb the spiritual personality like Balaram be born? ऐसा कैसे हो गया? ये क्वेश्चन पूछा उन्होंने. So then the answer is given by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur that the supreme personality of Godhead, uh, he is not contaminated by any material things. First thing he gives. And second thing he gives example means these sons were also not, don't consider them to be like this is a plan of the Lord only through Yoga Maya he planted them into the womb of Devaki, and so that they can be killed and then they will be relieved from the curse. So the Lord cannot be affected by such material things, and wherever Lord goes he purifies that place. So because Krishna has to come, so Balaram first goes and he then prepares for the Krishna's arrival. And then he says, Lord says to Yogamaya, you transfer the Balaram from the womb of Devaki to Rohini. And then it was done. So in the womb of Rohini, Lord Balaram he remained for 7 months. And then Krishna, how Krishna came? So Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, he first appeared in the mind of Vasudeva. In the mind of Vasudeva. And then it is said that Vasudeva became very luminous. He was reflecting or Aditya Varanam, like Krishna Aditya Varanam. So he also became like that, like effulgent personality. And then the Krishna transferred himself from the mind of Vasudeva to mind of Devaki. And Prabhupada writes that is the initiation process. Initiation process means a guru who is a pure personality, he calls Krishna in his heart and then he transfers the bhakti, the Krishna's devotional service to the heart of a disciple. This is the initiation process. So that time when Krishna went from Vasudeva to Devaki, or when he came to Vasudeva, it is said all the incarnation, Narsimha, Vara, Vamana, all of them were present in that Krishna's effulgence when he was present in Vasudeva, and then he went to Devaki. Everyone was there. It is said all Amsas, Kala, jitne bhi hain, Ramadi Murti Sukala Niyamena Tishthan, Nana Avatar Bhuvaneshu Kintu. So all Nana Avatar, all Avatara were present in that Krishna form when he transformed from himself from Vasudeva to Devaki, or when he came in Vasudeva also. And he did not go to the womb of Devaki. He just went to the mind or a heart of Devaki, and from heart only he appeared as baby Krishna. So then it is said by Acharya that it was not required for Krishna to be born through the womb of Devaki. No, not required. So these are the some transcendental activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hey, you are taking a vehicle, eh? तो बुलाऊंगा फिर बाद में आना. I will also come. So this is important. So the Krishna is the source of all incarnation. So I gave the proof here. How the Krishna, when he went from mind of Vasudeva to Devaki, all the incarnations were there in that. So it means the Devaki is the mother of all the incarnation. Now, as far as Arjuna is concerned, he says that his illusion is over. This means that Arjuna no longer thinks of Krishna as a mere human being, as a friend of his, but as a source of everything. So what is the illusion Prabhupada mentions? भगवान को एक मनुष्य मानना, मनुष्य चेष्टा. भगवान मनुष्य चेष्टा करते बट भगवान मनुष्य नहीं है. तो ये illusion दूर हो गया. Arjuna is very enlightened and is glad that he has such a great friend as Krishna. But now he is thinking that although he may accept Krishna as source of everything, others may not accept it. So therefore, in order to establish Krishna's divinity, he is requesting Krishna in this chapter to show his universal form. And Krishna is speaking to him just for his benefit. ठीक है. And here it is said, from the description of the Lord's Vibhutis, beginning with Aham Atma Gudakesha Sarva Bhutasya Sthita, And concluding with the Vishtabhyam Idam Krishnam, this is previous chapter. Understanding that shelter of all the Vibhutis, Mahavishnu, the Purusha who creates the Mahatattva, was an avatar of Krishna, and seeing that source of all avatars, including Mahavishnu, was standing in front of him, Arjuna, submerged in an ocean of friendly bliss and desiring to see that Purusha about whom Krishna has just spoken, then began to speak. So we know that material creation comes from Mahavishnu, he is the soul of all Prakriti, and then Garbhodakshai Vishnu is the soul of every universe, different Garbhodakshai Vishnu, and then Shirodakshai Vishnu is the soul of, or the super soul of every living entity, inside the heart of moving and non-moving everywhere. Okay, so now because of the Lord only so many vibhutis are there. So then, as one thing is to know Krishna as a Paramatma in everyone's heart, but this Paramatma form and Virat form are different. One should understand clearly. Virat form is a form which is material, where it is shown that Krishna's bodily parts are basically made up of material elements. He is managing so many things through his hands, through his mouth, through his legs. So many bodily parts are engaged in managing the material manifestation. But when you see the Paramatma form, peaceful form, हासं हरेरवनताखिललोकतीव्र शोकासुसागर विशोषणमत्युदारं सम्मोहनाय रचितं निजमायस्य भूमण्डलं मुनिकृते मकरध्वजस्य तरुणं रमणीयाङ्गम् अरुणोष्टेक्षणाधरं प्रणतम् आश्रयं निम्न्यं शरण्यं करुणार्णवम्. So yogis, they see such form of Lord in Paramatma in their heart. So they see that Hasam Hare Ravanata Akhila Loka Tivra. The Lord is smiling. The smile of the Lord is so attractive. Like in our temple, we go and see Balaji. It's just standing. When you go and see, don't take darshan from far. Go and see Lord from near. पास में जाके दर्शन लो. आप देखोगे एक एकदम बहुत ही मिस्टिक स्माइल है बालाजी के फेस पे, है कि नहीं? Mystic smile is there. Very beautiful smile is there. So that is said, हासम हरेर अवनता अखिल लोक तीव्रा. लोग सब रो रहे हैं संसार में. सागर बनाए, आंसुओं का सागर बना के रखा है हमने, है ना? सब लोग रो रहे हैं, और उस सारे आंसू के सागरों को भगवान अपनी स्माइल से एकदम खत्म कर देते हैं. हासम हरेर अवनता अखिल लोक तीव्र. शोकासु सागर, शोक का सागर है, सब खत्म हो जाता है जैसे भगवान के छोटे वो स्माइल को देखने से. सो मिस्टिक स्माइल दैट लॉर्ड हैज. तो ये बताई गई है. तो परमात्मा या भगवान का जो फॉर्म है, तो उसमें तो एकदम भगवान मस्त, एकदम शुभ चिंत एकदम रहते हैं, डिवोटी के लिए एकदम हंसते रहते हैं, एकदम मस्त उनका फॉर्म रहता है. लेकिन अब विराट फॉर्म देखेंगे तो एक डरावना फॉर्म है, काटता हुआ, एक चिल्लाता हुआ, एक आग निकालता हुआ, क्या क्या करता हुआ है. So the one is showing the material form, other is showing a totally spiritual form. So therefore both are different. So then, and all these forms are basically coming from Mahavishnu only, because Mahavishnu is only expanding into Garbhodakshai and then Shirodakshai, and then Shirodakshai is coming as a Paramatma, means, and then Virat form is also coming from there only. So therefore he wanted to see that expansion of Mahavishnu in which Krishna is all pervading. Show me that. The Virat form of taking. भवाप्ययो हि भूतानां श्रुतो विस्तरसो मया त्वतः कमलपत्राक्ष महात्म्यम् अपि चाव्ययम्.
O lotus-eyed one, I have heard from you in detail about the appearance and disappearance of every living entity and have realized your inexhaustible glories.
Yes. So here Krishna's beauty is explained. Kamala Patraksha. Kamal Patra Aksha. तो कमल की तरह आपके अक्ष हैं भगवान, लोटस आइड कृष्णा. Many prayers they are saying. नमः पंकज नाभाय, नमः पंकज माले, नमः पंकज नेत्राय, नमः पंकज नेत्राय, नेत्राय पंकज नेत्राय. Kunti Maharani एंड हियर कमल पत्राक्ष, माँ बेटे दोनों एक ही प्रेयर कर रहे हैं। बेटा भी बोल रहा है हे भगवान आप कमल पत्राक्ष हैं, माँ बोल रही है आप कमल नेत्र हैं। यस, सो कृष्णा इज lotus eyed. I have heard from you in detail about the appearance and disappearance of every living entity and have realized your inexhaustible glories. Okay. Aham Krishnasya Jagatah Prabhava Pralayasthatha. I am the source of appearance and disappearance of entire material and manifestation. Arjuna has heard of this form of the Lord in detail. Arjuna further knows that in spite of his being the source of all appearance and disappearance, he is aloof from them. कौन सा चैप्टर है? 9th चैप्टर आ गया ना? हाँ, चलो समझ में आया. He is all pervading, yet he is not personally present everywhere. That is inconceivable opulence of Krishna, which Arjuna admits that he has thoroughly understood. That when maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina matisthani sarvabhutani na chaham avasthitaha. I am present, I am also not present. Everything depends on me. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina. Here it says, I am in avyakta murti form, expanded everywhere in this material creation. So then Prabhupada says how it is in a form of energy. So Krishna, in a form of his energy, he is expanded everywhere. अव्यक्त मूर्ति ना, तो एनर्जी के फॉर्म में है तो भगवान का कोई मूर्ति नहीं दिखेगा, अव्यक्त है ना, बिकॉज ही इज लाइक. बट अगेन Prabhupada says this is a Mayavadi understanding, क्योंकि कृष्णा हैज बिकम impersonal now he has no form. No, as a personal also is present as a Paramatma, but that also form you cannot see. One thing is impersonal, okay, everywhere is expanded, कोई फॉर्म नहीं है, चलो. दूसरा क्या है, वो भी हमको पता नहीं लगेगा. और दूसरा क्या है, भगवान खुद ही पर्सनल फॉर्म परमात्मा के रूप में, वो भी हम नहीं देख सकते. दैट इज आल्सो अव्यक्त फॉर्म, बिकॉज दैट इज स्पिरिचुअल फॉर्म. दैट आल्सो वी कैनॉट सी. सो फॉर दैट Prabhupada writes what we need. प्रेमांजना चुरित भक्ति विलोचनेना. वी नीड प्रेम अंजना to see how the Lord is everywhere. And next श्लोक I say that कि मैं हर जगह फैला हूँ, सब चीज मेरे ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है. ऐसा मत सोचो कि मैं उसको एटलस की तरह उठा के रखा हूँ. नो 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 नो, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. एवरीथिंग इज डन बाय माई एनर्जी. मेरी एनर्जी कर रही है सब कुछ, मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा हूँ. मैं बस बना के छोड़ दिया हूँ, बस क्रिएशन किया है, छोड़ दिया हूँ मैं. सभी एनर्जी कर रही है. एक ऑटो पायलट मोड में डाल दिया एनर्जी को मैंने, सब कुछ कर रही है एनर्जी. सो देन ही सेज दैट इज माई योग ऐश्वर्यम. That I am like a ether is inside the air and also outside of the air. I am everywhere. And ether is also moving. हवा में सभी मूव कर रहा है, बट मैं उसको कंट्रोल, मैं उसको, उसका जिम्मा मैंने कंट्रोल वाला नहीं लेकर रखा, प्रकृति को दे के रखा है, वो कर रही है. और फिर भी मैं इसमें हूँ और इससे अलग भी हूँ. That is my yoga ऐश्वर्य. I am here and I am also not here, means I am not responsible. Everything is handled by my Prakriti, like that. So this is here he says that for every appearance and disappearance, Krishna is a cause. He is all pervading personality and he is a cause of everything. I have heard plenty about the creation and destruction of living entities coming from you Tatvatah in the middle 6th chapter. In such statement as Aham Krishnasya Jagata Prabhava Pralayasthatha, I am creation and destruction of the universe. And I am also heard that you remain aloof from unaffected in spite of being created and destroyed. Mahatmayam Avyayam. एक मिनट, ये क्या है? तो ये समझ में आ रहा है ना, महात्मयम अव्ययम. तो so bhava means appearance and apyayo means disappearance. तो bhava apyayo hi bhutanam. I have heard about so appearance and disappearance of all the living entities. ठीक है, I have heard in detail. ठीक है, मैंने सुना है आपसे. तत्वतः कमल पत्राक्ष महात्मयम अपि च अव्ययम. So I have also understood your inexhaustible glories, which here it is said here. Mahatmayam Avyayam. What is inexhaustible glories? That you are present also and you are not present also. You are aloof. Yoga Aishwaryam. वो भी मैंने आपके बारे में सुना है भगवान. तो आप कैसे क्रिएशन डिस्ट्रक्शन करते हो, सभी जीवात्माओं को कैसे जन्म देते हो, वो सब मैंने सुना है। और ये भी सुना है आपकी ग्लोरीज योग ऐश्वर्यम के रूप में। तो ये यहाँ पे वो उसका डिस्कशन हो रहा है, ठीक है। एवं एतद् थाथत् त्वम्, ओके, एवं एतद् यथा अथ त्वम् आत्मानं परमेश्वर द्रष्टुम इच्छामि ते रूपम ऐश्वर्यम पुरुषोत्तमम।
O greatest of all personalities, O supreme form, though I see you here before me in your actual position, as you have described yourself, I wish to see how you have entered into this cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours.
Now here, direct request. So in two verses, Arjuna is saying that my illusion has been dispelled by your mercy, Krishna, and you have explained your spiritual vibhutis, confidential subjects, to me. At the same time, I have also heard how you do creation and dissolution of all beings, and your glories also I have heard. Now the third shloka is saying, Krishna, though I see you before me in actual position, you have described me yourself. I wish to see how you have entered into the cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form. दिखाओ मेरे को. So now the Lord said that because he entered into material universe by his personal representation, the cosmic manifestation has been made possible and is going on. Now as far as Arjuna is concerned, he is inspired by the statement of Krishna, but in order to convince others in the future who may think that Krishna is an ordinary person, Arjuna desires to see him actually in his universal form. Arjuna addressing the Lord as Purushottama is also significant, since the Lord is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is present within Arjuna himself, and therefore he knows the desire of Arjuna, and he can understand that Arjuna has no special desire to see him in his universal form, for Arjuna is completely satisfied to see him in his personal form of Krishna, but Lord can understand also that Arjuna wants to see the universal form to convince others. Arjuna did not have any personal desire for confirmation. Krishna also understands that Arjuna wants to see the universal form to set a criteria for the future. For in the future there will be so many impostors who would pose themselves as incarnation of God. The people therefore should be careful. One who claims to be Krishna should be prepared to show his universal form and confirm his claim to the people. So this is also very, very important. So in God consciousness, many times the people, when we were outside of God consciousness, we were thinking that after practicing God consciousness, I will see God. But now, while we are practicing God consciousness, we understand I have to purify myself more and more. I am not qualified to see God. पहले हमें क्या लगता था, हम क्वालिफाई हो जाएंगे, भगवान को देखेंगे जब हम भक्ति करेंगे। तो अभी हमें क्या लग रहा है, अभी हमें ऐसा लग रहा है कि पहले हम क्वालिफाई हो जाए तो भगवान हमें दर्शन दे देंगे। The more focus is not on seeing God, more focus is in serving God. Create our qualification. So this is a change when we take to spiritual life. We are not too hasty to just confirm whatever we have heard. अरे भगवान है, दिखाओ किधर है भगवान. Yeah, we are chanting holy name. In holy name, Krishna is there. Oh, I am not able to find Krishna. इतने दिन हो गए chanting करते करते, कृष्णा को find नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ मैं. So it is very amazing how the consciousness has changed. When we are not devotees, we were thinking like that, in everything I want to see God. भगवान सब कुछ कर रहा है ना, मेरे को देखना है किधर क्या कर रहा है. After becoming devotee, we know, but we are not trying to prove those statements by seeing it. No. What we are thinking, God is there and I am a rascal. I don't believe on him. So I have to become a gentleman. By hearing more and more, by purifying myself more and more, by serving more and more. It's not God's problem, it's my problem. That is a change of consciousness. So Arjuna does not want to see Krishna. Krishna, I know that you are present here. I know that. I am happy with seeing your two-handed forms. मुझे ये फॉर्म नहीं चाहिए. बट वो दूसरों को कंफ्यूजन को क्लियर करने के लिए पूछ रहे हैं। मन्यसे यदि तच्छक्यम मया द्रष्टुम इति प्रभो योगेश्वरो ततो मे त्वं दर्शया आत्मनम अव्ययम।
If you think that I am able to behold your cosmic form, O my Lord, O Master of all mystic power, then kindly show me that unlimited universal self.
Ah, we can never challenge God. He is requesting Krishna. If you think Krishna, I am able to behold your cosmic form, O my Lord, power of master of all mystic power, kindly show me your form. तद्विद्धि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्षयन्ति ते ज्ञानं ज्ञानिनस्तत्त्वदर्शिना प्रणिपातेन प्रणिपातेन. To understand Supreme Personality of Godhead, one has to approach a guru. Tasmad guru prapadyeta jigyasu shreyam uttamam. Sabde pare cha nisnatam brahmani upashamashrayam. Who needs guru? Tasmad guru prapadyeta jigyasu shreya. One who is a jigyasu. Shreya uttamam. What is the jigyasa of that person? Uttamam. He wants to know about सब्जेक्ट मैटर विच इज बियॉन्ड दिस तमस संसार. ये संसार को तमस बोलते हैं, अंधकार का संसार है. इससे ऊपर जो जानना चाहता है जिज्ञासु, वो जो जिज्ञासु है उसको गुरु चाहिए. और कौन सा गुरु? शाब्दे परे च निस्नातम ब्रह्मणि. द गुरु शुड आल्सो बी एलिवेटेड, दैट इज ऑलवेज in remembrance of Krishna, or he is always engaged in loving devotional service of Krishna. That is a guru, because guru teaches how to serve Krishna, and he should be serving Krishna in loving way, that he can help disciple also to serve in that way. So disciple is that who is inquisitive about spiritual subject matter, and guru is one who is engaged completely in loving devotional service of Krishna. Now this combination is very apt combination. This is what mentioned. So Arjuna is asking, requesting, am I qualified? Can you show me your form, universal form? So in this way, actually, one has to approach any spiritual subject matter. One has to request a person or a spiritual master. We saw in the last chapter, Priyamanayam. Arjuna was very priya. Krishna says, Arjuna, you are very dear to me. And then Hitakamyaya, for your benefit, I am going to explain Vibhuti Yogam. So there Krishna asserts that Arjuna, you have shown very nice behavior. You have shown very nice loving reciprocation with me. So now I will explain to you. And here Arjuna is practically showing that how he wants, he submits to Krishna and he wants to see Krishna's form. So यहाँ बोला गया, Arjuna as a devotee does not depend on his speculative strength, rather he admits his limitations as living entity and acknowledges Krishna's inestimable position. Arjuna could understand that for the living being is not possible to understand the unlimited infinite. If the infinite reveals himself, then it is possible to understand the nature of infinite by the grace of the infinite. अथापि ते देव पदाम्बुजाद्वयं प्रसादलेशानुगृहीत एव हि जानाति तत्त्वं भगवन् महिम्नो. वेरी सिंपल. अथापि ते देव पदाम्बुजाद्वयं, हम भगवान को समझना है हमें, तो प्रसाद चाहिए, भगवान का कृपा चाहिए, ग्रेस चाहिए, तभी भगवान को हम समझ सकते हैं. हम अपने क्षुद्र बुद्धि से, छोटी बुद्धि से नहीं समझ सकते भगवान को. भगवान हमारे सोच के परे हैं. He is beyond our thinking power or speculative power. We have to submit. There is no other way. By His grace only we can understand Him. So all our endeavor is to just attract His grace. Not to prove that I have done so much, now I am qualified to see you. No. The word Yogeshwar is also very significant here, because the Lord has inconceivable power. If He likes, He can reveal Himself by His grace, although He is unlimited. Therefore, Arjuna pleads for the inconceivable grace of Krishna. He does not give Krishna order. Krishna is not obliged to reveal Himself unless one is surrendered fully in Krishna consciousness. Like Prabhupada sometimes says that song, आइए रे गोपाल आइए गोपाल, ऐसे गाने गाने हैं कई सारे, वृंदावन में भी है, आइए गोपाल मुझको दर्शन दीजिए गोपाल. तो प्रभुपाद से गोपाल इज नॉट योर सर्वेंट, कि गोपाल विल कम एंड गिव यू दर्शन. आओ रे गोपाल, ऐसे करके गाने हैं बहुत सारे. तो कैसे पता लगेगा कौन सा गाना ऑथराइज्ड है? मेनी टाइम्स if it is sung by great people in our sampradaya, then we can easily sing, but if not, then it is very difficult, because many times in such song the consciousness is like thinking that I have done lot of sadhana and then I can see Krishna. So consciousness is said here, हे राधे ब्रज देवी के चललिते, हे नंद सुनो कुता. Prabhupada says that Goswamis are still searching for Radha and Krishna in the bushes and trees of Vrindavan. They have not found out. They have not found out. So they are not saying we are so advanced, we are seeing Krishna every day. They are always in hankering situation that when I will see Krishna. So that is mentioned here. So this is a bhakti. Bhakti means that one has to submit to the greatness of the Supreme Lord and ask for His mercy. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Pashya me Partha Rupani Satasotha Sahasrashah Nana Vidhani Divyani Nana Varna Kritani Cha.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjun, O son of Pritha, see now my opulences, hundreds of thousands of varied, divine, and multicolored forms."
Now Krishna is ready. पश्य में पार्थ रूपाणी, देखो मेरा पार्थ, मेरे रूप को देखो. अभी क्या है? सतसो, हंड्रेड्स एंड थाउजेंड, सहस्रशः. तो in Purushottam also it is said that how the Lord has thousands of hands, thousands of legs, thousands of heads. वो वाला फॉर्म दिखा रहे भगवान. सत मतलब 100 और thousands, कोई काउंट नहीं है इसका, अनलिमिटेड है ना, कोई काउंट नहीं है इसका. तो बस बोल दिया गया है सहस्रशः शीर्षा पुरुषा, सहस्रपाद, तो यार बोला गया है, बट वो क्या है, बहुत ज़्यादा है. थाउजेंड्स है ये, थाउजेंड नहीं, थाउजेंड्स S लगा है, मीन्स यू कैनॉट काउंट. So that divine form he is showing. Okay. Arjuna wanted to see Krishna in his universal form, which although a transcendental form is manifested for the cosmic manifestation and is therefore subject to the temporary time of material nature. As the material nature is manifested and not manifested, similarly this universal form of Krishna is manifested and not manifested. It is not eternally situated in the spiritual sky like Krishna's other form. As far as devotee is concerned, he is not eager to see universal form, but Arjuna wanted to see Krishna in this way. So what Prabhupada is saying is a transcendental form, but it is not manifesting always, and it is not in spiritual world. It is basically there is a Vishwarupa and there is Virat Rupa. Almost these things are almost same only. Vishwarupa, Virat Rupa. In Virat Rupa, which you find in second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, the Virat meditation is mentioned for the yogis. जो भी impersonalist होता है और वो फिर योग साधना करके उसको ब्रह्म मुक्ति चाहिए, so he has a meditation on Virat form. So that Virat form where he sees that upper planetary systems are the Lord's head, and then Prithvi, Mrityulok is the Lord's waist, and Patal is his legs. So he sees the whole creation as a form of God, that material form, and that is the material form because that is showing the material form. Even though that is the material, but it said it's a transcendental form because it is taken by the Supreme Lord. So that also Prabhupada mentions there, that is the illusory form. Illusory मतलब क्या? टेम्पररी बोला गया है, जैसे यहाँ पे बोला गया ना टेम्पररी वो हमेशा के लिए नहीं रहता है, एंड इट इज अंडर द इट इज सब्जेक्ट टू द टेम्पररी टाइम ऑफ द मटेरियल नेचर. So, but that form is taken by Lord so that the jnanis who are not eligible to see the actual form of the Lord, परमात्मा, वो उनको देखने के काबिल नहीं है अभी वो, तो एटलीस्ट कुछ तो फॉर्म देखें वो भगवान को, ताकि कुछ तो सेवा चालू हो जाए. इसलिए हम भक्तों के लिए क्या रहता है, डीटीज फॉर्म है. अभी हम भी क्वालिफाइड नहीं है भगवान के फॉर्म को देखने के लिए, तो हमारे लिए भगवान डीटीज फॉर्म में आते हैं. लेकिन डीटीज फॉर्म इटर्नल फॉर्म है, ये ध्यान देना है. ये वाला फॉर्म में क्या है, यहाँ पे बोला गया है कि ये टेम्पररी है, ट्रांसेंडेंटल फॉर्म है बट टेम्पररी है. तो ज्ञानीज के लिए भगवान विराट फॉर्म ले लेते हैं और भक्तों के लिए भगवान डीटीज फॉर्म लेते हैं, अर्चा विग्रह. बट अर्चा विग्रह इज नॉन डिफरेंट फ्रॉम कृष्णा ट्रांसेंडेंटल फॉर्म, एंड इट इज ऑलवेज इट्स देयर ऑलवेज. So that is the difference in Jnani and devotee. Okay. So then Arjuna, devotee does not want to see this form. They want to see nice Archa Vigraha form or Krishna's form. They don't want to see such form. Okay. This universal form is not possible to be seen by any ordinary man. Krishna must give one power to see it. Acha, we will discuss about that also. So first I will show him that form described in the Purushokta as Sahasra Shirsha, Purushaha, Sahasra Aksha, Sahasrapata. Just see, thousands of head, thousands of eyes, thousands of feet. It is my own expansion, the first Purusha avatar, Mahavishnu, the Antaryami of Prakriti. तो हमारे अंतर्यामी कौन है? परमात्मा. एंड देन प्रकृति के अंतर्यामी कौन है? यहाँ बताया गया कि ये पुरुष अवतार, ये जो सहस्र पुरुषा, इतने सारे भगवान के हेड है. लेटर बाई हैविंग द नेसेसरी क्वालिफिकेशन आई विल शो हिम माई फॉर्म ऑफ टाइम. कंसिडरिंग इन दिस वे, in his mind the Lord faced Arjuna, telling him to pay attention. Thus he speaks this verse. पश्य आदित्यान् वसून् रुद्रान् अश्विनो मरुतस्तथा बहूनि अदृष्टपूर्वाणि पश्याश्चर्याणि भारत.
O best of the Bharatas, see here the different manifestations of Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwini Kumaras, and all the other demigods. Behold the many wonderful things which no one has ever seen or heard of before.
So you can see who all are there in that form. Adityas, all the devatas, means Vasus, then Rudras, Ashwini Kumar, and all other demigods. Behold that form. Krishna is showing that. Ihekatam jagat krishnam pashyadya sacharacharam mama dehe gudakesha yachanya drashtum ichhasi.
O Arjuna, whatever you wish to see, behold at once in this body of mine. This universal form can show you whatever you now desire to see and whatever you may want to see in the future. Everything moving and non-moving is here, completely in one place.
So, does anyone remember here any such pastime which happened in Chaitanya Leela also? किसी को याद है क्या? चैतन्य लीला में भगवान ने दिखाया क्या चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने विराट फॉर्म?
दिखाया था.
To whom Lord showed Virat form? Who was requesting to see? Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya wanted to see that form, and Nityanand Prabhu was going from that area, शांतिपुर से जा रहे थे, and then he understood कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो रहा है भाई, घर पे कुछ गड़बड़ हो रहा है, and then immediately went there. So already Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taken the form of Virat form, and Advaita Acharya is seeing that, and he is in ecstasy. And then Nityanand Prabhu also comes. He also sees, अरे भगवान विराट form दिखा रहे. And but there it was more like you can say it was not like fearful like here. Arjuna is becoming fearful. There was थोड़ा मजाक चल रहा था ऐसा. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showing that form is मजाक means they are all in loving reciprocation. They were seeing like Advaita Acharya himself was Vishnu, Mahavishnu, and Sadasiva, and here is Baladev. Both are seeing the Virat form. So then Advaita Acharya asked Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, can you show me that form which you showed to Arjuna? Can you show me that form? So like that actually. So many times, like here, even though Prabhupada may say that Arjuna or devotee they may not like to see form, but sometime in ecstasy, everything is allowed. कोई मना नहीं है. भगवान दिखा रहे हो फॉर्म हमको भी दिखाओ क्या है. जैसे when gopis in Vrindavan, Gopal gopis, all are already in Vrindavan. But when they heard about the glories of Vaikuntha, उनकी आंखें ऐसे खा और मुंह ऐसा ग्लोरीज ऑफ वैकुंठा, इतना बड़ा वैकुंठ है क्या. तो भगवान कृष्ण सोच रहे हैं अरे ये लोग गोलोक में है और वैकुंठा को आंख फाड़ के देख रहे हैं. तो देन कृष्णा हैज टू शो हिज गोलोक वृंदावन टू देम एंड दे बिकेम पैसिफाइड. अरे हम उधर के ही है. तो कहने का ही मतलब है कि डिवोटी आल्सो मेनी टाइम गेट एस्टोनिश्ड by seeing such great opulence of Krishna. But what devotee has, he should not forget. So here, whatever you wish to behold, Arjuna, see in my body. Everything, present, past, future, everything you will see. सब कुछ full movie I will show. भगवान सब दिखाएंगे. ना तुम माम शक्य से द्रष्टुम what is it? Yeah. न तो माम शक्य से द्रष्टुम अन्येनैव स्वचक्षुषा दिव्यम ददामि चेत् ते चक्षु पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम्.
But you cannot see me with your present eyes. Therefore, I give you divine eyes. Behold my mystic opulence.
Okay. A pure devotee does not like to see Krishna in any form except his form with the two hands. A devotee must see his universal form by his grace, not with the mind but with the spiritual eyes. To see the universal form of Krishna, Arjuna is told to change his mind, not to change his mind but his vision. The universal form of Krishna is not very important. That will be clear in subsequent verses. Yet Arjuna wanted to see it, and the Lord gives him the particular vision required to see the universal form. Devotees who are correctly situated in transcendental relationship with Krishna are attracted by the loving feature, not by the godless display of opulence. What is this form? Virat form? क्या है? Godless display of opulence. Godless display. The playmates of Krishna, the friends of Krishna, and the parents of Krishna never want Krishna to show his opulence. They are so immersed in pure love that they do not even know that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. In their loving exchange, they forget that Krishna is Supreme Lord, and in Srimad Bhagavatam it is stated that the boys who play with Krishna are all highly pious souls, and are after many births, they are able to play with Krishna. Itham satano, ये आ गया ना वर्ष. इत्थम सताम ब्रह्म सुखानुभूत्या दास्यम गतानां परदैवतेन मायासितानां नरदारकेन साक्यम विजहृत पुण्य पुंजा. कितना पुण्य किया है ये गो बालकों ने, क्या बोलते गो बालक नहीं, गो चलाने वाले बालकों ने. तो ये जो भगवान के जो परिकर हैं, जो खेल रहे हैं, इन्होंने कितना पुण्य किया है. कैसे पुण्य किया है तो बताया जा रहा है कि भगवान के साथ खेल रहे हैं. इत्थम सताम ब्रह्म सुखानुभूत्या. जो बड़े बड़े ज्ञानी लोग होते हैं भगवान को ब्रह्मन मानते हैं, ब्रह्म सुख में वो आनंद लेना चाहते हैं. ठीक है. दास्यम गतानाम पर दैवतेन. और जो भक्त लोग होते हैं वो भगवान की दासता करना चाहते हैं, उनको सेवा करना चाहते हैं. और जो माया के को आश्रय लिए हैं जो लोग, मतलब कर्म, दिस materialist people, karmi people, naradarkena, they understand Krishna as a human being. But these personalities, all these people, this cowherd boys, they are playing with Krishna. इट मीन्स हाउ मच पुण्य दे हैव डन। तो देखो तीन डिफरेंस बताया, ज्ञानी बताया है, भक्त के बारे में बताया है। भक्त भी भगवान को वर्शिप कर रहे हैं, उनकी दासता कर रहे हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पे तो ये लोग खेल रहे हैं वो, है कि नहीं? दे आर प्लेइंग, इट मीन्स दे आर इवन हायर देन द ऑर्डिनरी डिवोटीज। मटलिस्ट, ज्ञानीज, डिवोटीज एंड गोलोकवासीज, ये पूरा बताया चारों चीज यहाँ पे। दैट्स वाई सुखदेव गोस्वामी सेइंग दैट। तो devotees they never consider Krishna as a supreme lord. Those who are in loving devotional service in their swarup siddhi, जो उनका स्वरूप सिद्धि हो चुका है, they have got their form as a cowherd boy or cowherd girl, so they don't think Krishna as a supreme lord, and so they have done so much punya, they have gone beyond this material creation in spiritual world and serving Krishna. So there is no need for them to see universal form. 1 minute, we'll discuss. The fact is that a devotee is not concerned with seeing Vishwarupa, universal form, but Arjuna wanted to see is to substantiate Krishna's statement so that in future people could understand that Krishna not only theoretically or philosophically presented himself, but he actually presented himself as such to Arjuna. Arjuna must confirm this because Arjuna is the beginning of Parampara system. Those who are actually interested in understanding Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, who follows in footsteps of Arjuna, should understand Krishna not only theoretically but presented, but actually revealed himself as the Supreme. Okay. Yes, what is the question?
You were just trying to understand the line where you highlighted that godless display of opulence or whatever it was.
Okay.
So godless display of opulence, yes. So just please let me know, Prabhu, if I'm trying to understand it in a right context. That one, that it is unreal. It's not really the real form of the Lord. Second, it's mostly for those jnanis who speculate. That is why it is said that because the way initially I was trying to understand that this universal form also, if one sees from the vision of like its opulence of the Lord, then it is somewhere linked to the Lord. So just trying to understand why this specifically mentioned godless display of opulence, and below also, just when you concluded just now, it was quite much relating to the Lord actually. That form also was related to the, like if you go little down to, sorry, it was mentioned that in the explanation of this sloka, that that this form is also like the Supreme Personality of God by devotee and the product of material nature by ordinary men. Now these boys who have performed many pastimes playing with the Supreme Lord. So there they are playing with the personal form of the Lord. But
No. Here is different thing.
okay.
This shloka is saying something else. This
Okay.
shloka is basically saying, see, the jnanis, they consider Lord as a Brahman, and so therefore they want to merge in Brahman and want to enjoy that Brahma Sukha.
Hmm.
Huh?
Hmm.
The devotees, they consider Lord as their own worshipper,
Paradise.
worshipable personality,
Yes.
Paradaivatena.
Yes. Sir.
Okay, and so they want to serve him as a dasya. And then Maya, those who are karmi gyan or not gyani, the karmis who have taken shelter of Maya, they see Lord as some human being, Naradarakena. He has taken some human form,
Okay.
and so like that. So, but these Gwalbal, they are so elevated that they are playing with Krishna. साखम मतलब एक साख्य रस में खेल रहे हैं भगवान के साथ। तो इन्होंने कितना पुण्य किया होगा, ये अलग अलग लोगों का कैटेगरी बताया और फिर लास्ट में बताया कि इन्होंने कितना पुण्य किया। नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज व्हाई गॉडलेस डिस्प्ले ऑफ ऑपुलेंस? इट मीन्स सी जनरली गॉड इज understood to always be kind, helpful, and suhrit. He is a well-wisher of everyone, and whatever opulence he has, it is for the benefit of others. It is to do good for others, correct na? But when you see Virat form, it is quite ghastly form, बहुत ही ghastly हो। वो अर्जुन डर गए ना देख के, डरे कि नहीं?
Yes. Sir.
तो वही बोला जा रहा है ना, अरे कृष्ण को देख के कोई डरता नहीं है।
Okay.
अभी काली को देखो, काली को देख के कौन नहीं डरेगा? तो शी इज शोइंग हर गॉडलेस डिस्प्ले ऑफ ऑपुलेंस। मतलब क्या है, भगवान के पास ऑपुलेंस है, लेकिन वो भगवान है, बाद में ऑपुलेंट है। भगवान मतलब वो दूसरों के
Yes, sir.
पिता हैं। ही इज द
So the
फादर ऑफ एवरीवन।
yes,
Okay,
sir.
he is the father of everyone, and he shows everything for certain concern for living entities. But विराट form इसलिए भगवान नहीं दिखाना चाहते। The reason is it is very quite deadly, very fearsome form. So therefore, it's a godless display of opulence. Like some Hitler. Hitler is trying to kill so many people. It's a godless display. He is a heartless person. Godless, or you can say heartless person. He is just killing people because he has a lot of strength. Hiranyakashipu, heartless person. So God is not God just because he has all the opulence, but he has godly qualities.
Mm.
Godly qualities means he is a compassionate father of all living entities. He is a loving father. He is a loving person, Purusha. So nowhere in our Vedic literature we hear that भगवान ऐसा करेंगे वैसा करें। देखो कितना अच्छे से प्रेयर डेमिगॉड्स गाते हैं। कोई भी प्रेयर जो भगवान को गाते हैं, खास करके विष्णु को और कृष्ण को, भागवत और भगवद गीता में, इट इज क्वाइट सूदिंग प्रेयर, इजंट इट? कि लॉर्ड यू आर क्रिएटिंग मटेरियल नेचर। जस्ट इमेजिन समबडी इज प्रेइंग, माय लॉर्ड आप कैसे क्रिएट करते हो, एकदम सबको ख़त्म करते हो, फिर नया संसार चालू करते हो, फिर उसको जला देते हो, इसको जला देते हो, ये करते हो, वो करते हो। इट्स टू हॉरिफाइंग एक्चुअली। बट दे डायरेक्टली से कि माय लॉर्ड यू क्रिएट यूनिवर्स, यू क्रिएट यूनिवर्स, यू इनहेल, अंदर चला जाता है, बाहर निकल जाता है। उतना उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन ज़्यादा वो नहीं करते। दे वॉन्ट टू focus on the Lord's purpose of doing all such things rather than his more ghastly way of doing such things. नहीं, इसलिए यहाँ पे बोला गया ghastly display of opulence or godless display of opulence. And here it says, na, see, devotees who are connected, situated in correctly situated in transcendental relationship with Krishna are attracted by loving feature. Just see, they are attracted by loving feature, not by godless display of opulence. तो यहाँ पे डिफरेंस साफ साफ बताया जा रहा है कि भक्त भगवान के प्रेममय क्वालिटी से अट्रैक्ट होते हैं, उनके गॉडलेस डिस्प्ले से नहीं।
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Okay, so we'll go ahead. So, one more thing here. You just see the Prabhupada says that Arjuna need not to change his mind, but he has to change his vision. Change his vision. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है। विजन मतलब क्या हो गया? उसको कौन सा विजन चाहिए अर्जुन को? Now Arjuna is able to see the two-handed form of Krishna, which is superior than universal form, and then he needs some different eyes to see this lower form. ये तो जोक हो गया। यूनिवर्सल फॉर्म को देखने के लिए एक दूसरी आंख चाहिए, और भगवान के सुंदर सौम्य फॉर्म को देखने के लिए वो ऑलरेडी क्वालिफाइड है। ये क्या मतलब? अगर किसके पास करोड़ रुपए है तो उसको 100 रुपए के लिए क्या भीख मांगना पड़ेगा? अरे करोड़ रुपए पहले ही है उसके पास, तो वाई ही शुड बेग? So it is said, to see Krishna's form one needs spiritual eyes, and to see universal form one needs celestial eyes. सेलेस्टियल आइज चाहिए। तो अर्जुन को भगवान ने सेलेस्टियल आई दिया। ये नहीं कि वो थोड़ा ऊंचा वाला दिया, नहीं, ऊंचा नहीं है, सेलेस्टियल। इट्स सेलेस्टियल मीन्स दैविक। हियर ही सेज आई विल गिव यू डिवाइन आइज। द डिवाइन डज नॉट मीन ही इज गिविंग हिम स्पिरिचुअल, ऑलरेडी ही हैज स्पिरिचुअल आइज। उसमें कोई प्रेमांजन चुरित है ऑलरेडी, फिर उनको क्यों चाहिए? तो दिस इज द इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग। अनदर थिंग इज, okay, many times this also says that we discuss about changing the mind. माइंड को बदलो, जैसे बोलते हैं ना आजकल बहुत ये चला है कि परिस्थितियाँ नहीं बदलेगी लेकिन मन स्थितियाँ बदलिए आप, है कि नहीं? बोलते हैं कि नहीं लोग? यूट्यूब पे बहुत बोलते हैं कई बार। नाउ पीपल आर टू मच फ्रस्ट्रेटेड एंड देयर इज नो सॉल्यूशन, सो एनीवे समथिंग हैज टू बी स्पोकन। सो दे से दैट परिस्थितियाँ नहीं बदलेगी, मन स्थितियाँ बदलो। अरे हमेशा ये काम नहीं करता है। जो ये बोलने वाला है ना, उसको पहले परिस्थिति में उसको एक क्या करो, एक खौलते हुए तेल में डालो उसको पहले, और फिर बोलो कि परिस्थितियाँ नहीं बदलेंगी, मनस्थिति बदलो। वो बोलेगा भैया निकाल पहले मेरे को, नहीं, मनस्थिति बदलो पहले तुम अपनी। नहीं हो पाएगा, कैन नॉट डू दैट। So it means what? There is a limit for that, and everyone has limit. If there was no limit, then why people are working hard, even the speaker, to maintain this body? अरे मनस्थिति में ही रह लो ना, माइंड सटल बॉडी में जियो ना, क्यों ग्रॉस बॉडी लेके बैठे हो? ग्रॉस बॉडी में बहुत तकलीफ है, सटल बॉडी में भूत बन के जियो, क्या दिक्कत है? आसान नहीं है करना। एक्चुअली परिस्थितियां बदलना जरूरी भी है, मनस्थिति बदलना इतना आसान नहीं होता है। It is not so easy unless mind is absorbed in Krishna. And even though it is that, even though mind is absorbed in Krishna, in 10th canto, Devaki was so much fearful. 6 बच्चे मारे गए, अभी बलराम आ रहे हैं, फिर भी डर रही है देवकी। तो there Acharya says, even pure devotees, they are fearful of material existence. How they are fearful? प्रहलाद महाराज से संसार चक्र कदना मनसो गृहीत। ही सेज दैट कि नरसिंहदेव, मैं इस डेमोनिक एसोसिएशन में हूँ, आई एम सो मच फियरफुल इन दिस डेमोनिक एसोसिएशन ऑफ दिस पीपल, material creation. So they may not be fearful in terms of their bodily distress, but they are fearful of falling down in their consciousness again and again, and then focusing on enjoyment. Okay, this is, or becoming illusioned by the material nature, to think that temporary is permanent, और भोग वृत्ति। इसके लिए तो उनकी परिस्थिति बहुत हाई है। उनको किस परिस्थिति में दे हैव टू मेंटेन, मीन्स मनस्थिति इज वेरी हाई, so they have to maintain themselves, but they are in demonic association, like as Prahlad Maharaj is saying. So here Kunti, Devaki, when she was so much horrified by the behavior of Kamsa, he was atrocious action, he was killing one after another all sons of Devaki, and she was very much fearful, even though she was a pure devotee. So Krishna appeared, and even later demigods, when they are doing Garbha Stuti prayers to glorify Krishna, at last prayer, the last prayer, they are saying to Devaki, "O Mother Devaki, don't become fearful. Please be peaceful. Now Supreme Lord has taken your shelter, and now He will protect you." This is important actually, because sometimes the situations are very troublesome, and we need help of the Lord to protect. We need some higher help. We cannot always change our mana sthiti, होता नहीं है हमेशा। So we need help of some devotees. We need physical help also many times. We need the change of some situations or systems also for our help. आसान नहीं होता ये सब चीजें। So that's why, because in Kali Yuga is very troublesome situation. Like when Kamsa was ruling, nobody could defeat him. So the whole situation was very much perturbed situation, बहुत दुखमय सिचुएशन था। इसलिए धरती माँ जाके रोते रोते ब्रह्मा के पास गई कि भाई भगवान को बुलाओ, बहुत तकलीफ हो रहा है कि नहीं? तो भगवान को आना पड़ा उसके लिए, कंस को खत्म करने के लिए, है कि नहीं? तो in the similar way, even after Lord has left this material world, again the situation will become worse. The demons will again create this material world place of for no living, just difficult place. They will create all hell here. So then the devotees also pray, "My Lord, please protect us, please help us." So then they are praying for Lord's help, taking shelter of the Lord, so that Lord, holy name or devotee association should give them some relief. But it is all to be said that if there is a chance to change the situation, one should surely try, because manasthiti is not very easy to change. Therefore, Prabhupada also here writes here, it's not a changing of mind, it's changing of vision. Means he has to see, he has to have a different vision. मतलब उसको अलग से आंखें ही चाहिए देखने के लिए भगवान को। उसी तरीके से कई बार लोगों को सिचुएशन बदल के चाहिए सिचुएशंस में सही से जीने के लिए। अभी कोई बोलेगा, you are eating all hybrid, you are drinking all hybrid, you are smelling all polluted, just change your mindset. How to change mindset? Nothing is pure in this world. Then human should work for making things pure. अभी केवल बोलोगे संसार बदल नहीं सकता है, We can only change your consciousness. And you cannot change your consciousness. It's not easy. You may change to टॉम डिक हैरी, एक दो और को बुलाओ वो भी चेंज करेंगे, बाकी लोग क्या करेंगे? सब लोग करेंगे क्या चेंज? नो. So there is need to change the lifestyle. There is a need to change the situations also. Don't simply think that. Otherwise, why people are too much in distress? बहुत डिस्ट्रेस में, इवन भक्त भी डिस्ट्रेस में चले जाते हैं इतना, क्योंकि सबको एक लेवल के बाद, unless you are liberated from this material world, unless you are in liberated position, you cannot, it will be very difficult for a person to handle the material situation. He becomes perturbed many times. So he needs some peaceful situations. And so that's why we have to work on making the situations better in the world also. ऐसा नहीं परिस्थितियाँ बदलती नहीं है तो मनस्थिति बदलते रहो, ऐसा आसान नहीं है, करना आसान नहीं है. नो, नॉट पॉसिबल. So both work should be there. ओके. संजय उवाच एवमुक्त्वा ततो राजन् महायोगेश्वरो हरिः दर्शयामास पार्थाय परमं रूपमैश्वरम्.
Sanjaya said, O king, having spoken thus, the Supreme Lord of all mystic power, the personality of Godhead, displayed his universal form to Arjuna.
Now the Sanjay is saying, the Supreme Lord showed the form. अनेक वक्त्र नयनम अनेकाद अद्भुत दर्शनम अनेक दिव्याभरणम दिव्यानेकोद्यतायुधम दिव्यम अल्याम्बरधरम दिव्यगंधानुपलेनम उलेपनम सर्वाश्चर्यम देवंतम विश्वतो मुखम. यस, Anantam Vishruto, yes.
Arjuna saw in that universal form unlimited mouths, unlimited eyes, unlimited wonderful visions. The form was decorated with many celestial ornaments and bore many divine upraised weapons. He wore celestial garlands and garments, and many divine scents were smeared over his body. All was wondrous, brilliant, unlimited, all expanding.
Unlimited mouths, unlimited eyes. There it is said thousands. So here it said unlimited. Anantam बोला है. Unlimited. So कितने भगवान के मुख हैं यूनिवर्सल फॉर्म में? Unlimited, you cannot count. Unlimited कितने आंखें हैं? Unlimited. कितने विजन्स, वंडरफुल विजन्स, क्या क्या देखने को मिलेगा? पूरा मूवी देखने को मिलेगा. कुछ यू कैनॉट एंड दैट मूवी. एक जगह देखेंगे तो क्या क्या डिटेल देखने को मिलेगा, क्योंकि ये संसार में भी डिटेल अगर खोजेंगे तो बहुत डिटेल मिलेगा. संसार में सब लोग क्या क्या कर रहे हैं, तो भगवान के उस फॉर्म में तो सबका नज़ारा है, सब कुछ का नज़ारा है उसमें देखने को मिलेगा. द फॉर्म वॉज डेकोरेटेड विद मेनी सेलेस्टियल ऑर्नामेंट्स एंड बोर मेनी डिवाइन अप्रेज्ड वेपन्स. पहले हम सुनते थे नरसिंह भगवान 10 हाथ से आए, 10 हैंड्स. ओके, now this has unlimited hands and how many weapons you cannot count. He wore celestial garlands and garments. We hear that Krishna wear which garment? पिताम्बर पहनते. यहाँ पे तो पिताम्बर नहीं लिखा है, celestial बोला है. celestial garland and garment, celestial है वो. Many divine saints were smeared all over the body. And all was wondrous, brilliant, and unlimited, and all expanding. So, okay, Sahasra Baho Bhava Vishwamurte. The use of the word Aneka here indicates that the arms and the eyes were so numerous that they could not be counted, instead of just several, which is other meaning of Aneka. This is understood from the Shruti statement. विश्वतः चक्षुर उत विश्वतो मुख. His eyes were everywhere. His faces were everywhere. हर जगह आँख है, हर जगह मुंह है भगवान का. Like that. दिवि सूर्य सहस्रस्य भवेद युगपद उत्थिता यदि भाव सदृश सा स्याद् भासस्तस्य महात्मनः.
If if hundreds of thousands of suns were to rise at once into the sky, their radiance might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form.
Okay. If hundreds and thousands of suns were to rise at once into the sky, so how many suns are there in one universe? Only one. So here it's mentioned if hundreds and thousands of sun, एक तो सन इतना प्रकाशमय है, अभी 100,000 आएगा तो देखेंगे कैसे भगवान को, पहले इतना ज़्यादा प्रकाश हो जाएगा. तो इसके लिए सेलेस्टियल लाइफ चाहिए, नॉर्मल लोगों को तो दिखेगा ही नहीं. What Arjuna saw was indescribable, yet Sanjay is trying to give a mental picture of the great revelation to Dhritarashtra. Neither Sanjay nor Dhritarashtra was present, but Sanjay, by the grace of Vyas, could see whatever happened. Thus, he now compares the situation as far as it can be understood to an imaginable phenomena. So, he is giving what? Mental picture. He is giving mental picture. Who? Sanjay. It is indescribable. You cannot describe that form, but he is giving some mental picture. Here the metaphor called the Utpreksha or poetic fancy is used, comparing the effulgence of thousand suns to the astonishing nature of the object comparison, the universal form. But since the comparison is deficient, what is suggested is that nothing could compare to this form effulgence. It means again to say that it is thousands of suns, that is also not sufficient to say. It has given some kind of words to match that our understanding. कि हम जो समझ सकते हैं, ठीक है, एक सन को आप जानते हो कितना प्रकाश है, 1000 सन का, ओके, समझ में आया, हाँ, लाइक दैट. बट इट कैनॉट बी कंपेयर्ड, इट कैनॉट बी सेड. तत्रैकस्तं जगत्कृष्णं प्रविभक्तम् अनेकदा अपश्यद् देवदेवस्य शरीरे पाण्डवस्तदा.
At that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form of the Lord the unlimited expansions of the universe, situated in one place, although divided into many, many thousands.
Some of them are made up of earth, some of them made up of gold, some of them made up of jewels, some are very great, some are not so great. Sitting on his chariot, Arjuna could see all these things. So see what Arjuna is saying, the body of Krishna, many thousands of planets, and there are many universes, not only one universe, many universes is seeing, and many planets, and some are made of gold, some are made up of jewels. तो ये तो समझ के बाहर है, जिसको नॉलेज ही नहीं है. जैसे यू कैन मैच समथिंग विद अ नॉलेज. इफ आई हैव हर्ड दैट देयर इज अ प्लैनेट ऑफ गोल्ड, so then I can, oh, I have heard, okay, I am seeing here, but I have not heard only, then how I will make some conclusion, ये क्या है, क्या देख रहा हूँ मैं, ये है क्या चीज़. तो many universes, not only one universe, many universes are there. That also he saw, planets he saw. ततः स विस्मयाविष्टो हृष्टो रोमा धनञ्जय प्रणम्य शिरसा देवं कृताञ्जलिर् अभासत.
Then, bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on end, Arjuna bowed his head to offer obeisances and with folded hands began to pray to the Supreme Lord.
Now here he got totally bewildered and astonished by seeing that form. Once the divine vision is revealed, the relationship between Krishna and Arjuna changed immediately. Before, Krishna and Arjuna had relationship based on friendship, but here after revelation, Arjuna is offering obeisances with great respect, with folded hands. He is praying to Krishna, he is praising the universal form. Thus Arjuna's relationship becomes one of wonder rather than friendship. Great devotees see Krishna as the reservoir of relationship. In the scriptures there are 12 basic kinds of relationship mentioned, and all of them are present in Krishna. It is said that he is the ocean of of all relationships exchanged between two living entities, between gods or between the Supreme Lord and devotees. So 12 relationship means uh, primary rasas and secondary rasas. So primary rasa we know that Shantaras, Dasiras, then Vatsalya Sakhiras, Madhurya these are primary rasas. And then secondary rasa means Bibhatsa, Darauna, Hasya, हंसी मजाक ऐसे करके एनओडी में बताया गया है। तो वो सेकेंडरी रसात है। और प्राइमरी रसा क्या होता है? स्थायी होते हैं। स्थायी भाव में कोई भगवान का सखा रहता है, कोई भगवान की माँ रहती है या पिता रहते हैं, तो वो स्थायी भाव हो गया। और उस स्थायी भाव में कुछ अलग अलग डरावना फीलिंग करना, लाफ्टर करना, वो अलग रस है। तो वो क्या, वो आते रहते जाते रहते। तो वो 7 रस है। तो 7 + 5 how many? 12. 12 rasas are there. Relationship. So okay, here Arjuna was inspired by the relationship of wonder. Wonder मतलब ये कौन सा है? ये इसमें आ गया, ये सेकेंडरी रस में है। अर्जुना तो है फ्रेंडशिप में, स्थायी है, उसका सखा है भगवान का, लेकिन वंडर आ गया अब इसमें। वंडर मतलब अभी क्या हो गया, ये उसमें चला गया, सेकेंडरी रस में चला। बट ये सेकेंडरी रस टिकता नहीं है ज़्यादा समय तक के लिए, वो केवल थोड़े समय के लिए टिकता है। And in that wonder, although he was by nature very sober, calm and quiet, he became ecstatic. His hair stood up and he began to offer obeisances. Then you find also in Yashoda Mai, when she saw universal form, universe inside the mouth of Krishna. So she also got wondered, है ना? तो वो भी सोचने लगी, अरे what I am thinking myself, I am mother of Krishna, what is this? I'm in illusion. So Shiva started thinking in other way. Then immediately Krishna disclosed his all mystic things. And then she came to senses. Arey, I am the mother of Krishna. I have to feed him milk. I have to take care of him. So like that, she started thinking again. So she also went into wondrous nature. अरे कौन है बाबा, ये क्या दिखा रहा है, कहीं मैं माया में तो नहीं हूँ। And then she started praying to Lord Narayan. Lord Narayan, I am in Maya. I am thinking Krishna is my son, and Nand Baba is my wife, husband. So I am just in temporary relationship here. Am I mad? Am I delusion? I said like that. Shiva started thinking too much. So here also Arjuna became very reverential, very respectful to Krishna, and he became fearful, and his hair started standing on end, and then he will do some prayer now. Arjuna uvacha pashyami devamstav devadehe sarvamstatha bhuta vishesh sangan brahmanam isham kamala shanastha rishischa sarvanu rangamscha divyan. तो यहाँ पे ऋषिंश्च सर्वान उ रंगांश्च दिव्यान. Yes.
Arjuna said, My dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods and various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and all the sages and divine serpents.
This is the 15th verse. So okay, today we started at 11:30, so we will go till 120. ठीक है, 120 पे we will stop. तो अभी हम कौन से वर्ष है? 15वें वर्ष पे हैं. So now Arjuna is telling his experience of seeing this form. So he is saying, my dear Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods, various living entities, Brahma also sitting on lotus flower, and Lord Shiva is also there, and all the sages and divine serpents are there. So this snake bed is called Vasuki. You see what is mentioned here. Arjuna sees everything in the universe, therefore he sees Brahma, who is the first creature in the universe. and the celestial serpent upon which the Garbhodaksha Vishnu lies in the lower region of the universe. This snake bed is called Vasuki. There are also other snakes known as Vasuki. Arjuna can see from the Garbhodaksha Vishnu up to the topmost part of universe on the lotus flower planet where Brahma, the first creature of universe, resides. That means from the beginning of to the end, everything could be seen by Arjuna, who was sitting in one place on the chariot. तो ये समझ में आ रहा है अर्जुन ने क्या देखा है? भगवान गर्भोदशाई विष्णु सोए हुए हैं और उनके नाभि से स्वर्ण कमल निकल के आ रहा है और उस स्वर्ण कमल पे ब्रह्मा जी का जन्म होता है. तो ये जो जितना जो पिक्चर है, भगवान सोए हैं, उनके नाभि से कमल आ रहा है और ब्रह्मा जी का जन्म हुआ है, ब्रह्मा जी हैं वहाँ पे, तो ये सब नीचे से ऊपर देख रहे हैं कौन? अर्जुन. और हमको पता है कि यही जो कमल के जो स्टेम है ना, द स्टेम ऑफ दैट लोटस, इन दैट स्टेम ऑल 14 प्लानिटरी सिस्टम्स आर देयर. मतलब भगवान के नाभि के बीच में, भगवान के नाभि से ब्रह्मा तक के बीच में ही सारे 14 प्लानिटरी सिस्टम है स्टेम के अंदर ही. यानी अर्जुन ने पूरा विश्व देख लिया, जितना ये बोलते हैं ब्रह्म लोक, तप लोक, महर लोक, एंड देन स्वर्ग लोक, एंड देन मृत्यु लोक, भूतल, देन पाताल, रसातल, महातल. तो ऑल दीज थिंग्स ही सॉ लाइक दैट. अनेक बाहु उदर वक्त नेत्रम पश्यामि त्वां सर्वतो अनंत रूपम नान्तं न मध्यम न पुनस्तवादिम पश्यामि विवेशवर विश्वरूपम विश्वेश्वर. यस.
O Lord of the universe, O universal form, I see in your body many, many arms, bellies, mouths, and eyes, expanded everywhere without limit. I see in you no end, no middle, and no beginning.
This is a universal form. So we are seeing what is that. We can remember how Sanjaya explained the mental picture that Lord brilliance is like thousands of suns coming together. And then how Arjuna is explaining, he is seeing in the Virat form, Garbhodaksha Vishnu is seeing, then he is seeing Brahma and all the 14 planetary system is seeing, and then he is seeing what? Many, many arms, bellies, mouth, eyes expanded everywhere without limit. No middle, no end, no beginning. कुछ है ही नहीं उसका. किरीटीनं गदीनं चक्रिणं च तेजो राशिं सर्वतो दीप्तिमन्तं पश्यामि त्वां दूरनिरीक्षं समन्ताद् दीप्तान् लार्क द्युतिम् अप्रमेयम्. Yes.
Your form is difficult to see because of its glaring effulgence, spreading on all sides, like blazing fire or the immeasurable radiance of the sun. Yet I see this glowing form everywhere, adorned with various crowns, clubs, and discs.
It is difficult to see because of glaring effulgence, like blazing fire. Yet I see the glowing form everywhere, adorned with the various crown, clubs, and discs. Arjuna could see and Arjuna could not see also. So some part is able to see, is saying, कि Lord, you are wearing crown, तो किरीटीनम, helmet, Prabhupada writes, crown. Then गदा लेके भगवान खड़े हैं. हेलमेट पहना है, मुकुट पहना है, गदा लेके खड़े भगवान, चक्र लेके खड़े हैं. ये तीन चीज़ दिख गया अर्जुन को. बाकी चीज़ क्या दिख रहा है? पूरा इफल्जेंट दिख रहा है. इफल्जेंट, ग्लेयरिंग इफल्जेंस, ब्लेजिंग फायर, लाइक दैट. त्वमक्षरं परमं वेदितव्यं त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परं निधानं त्वमव्ययः शाश्वत धर्मगोप्ता सनातनस्त्वं पुरुषो मतो मे.
You are the supreme primal objective. You are the ultimate resting place of all this universe. You are inexhaustible, and you are the oldest. You are the maintainer of the eternal religion, the personality of Godhead. This is my opinion.
So the Lord is the ultimate resting place of all the universes. So there is a shloka in Shrimad Bhagavatam also. वासुदेव परायोगा वासुदेव परा धर्म वासुदेव पराम गतिम। ऐसा करके एक श्लोक है, बहुत अच्छा। इसमें बताया जा रहा है कि हाउ द लॉर्ड इज अ शेल्टर ऑफ एवरीवन, एवरीथिंग। परा योगा, सो ऑल योगा, योगों में परा योगा कौन है? भगवान है। तो परा मीन्स वन थिंग इज सुपीरियर, अदर थिंग इज शेल्टर आल्सो। परागतिम, गतियों में गति, यानी सभी जो गति, जो हाईएस्ट गति भी भगवान का शेल्टर लेती है, तभी वो गति है। दैट डेस्टिनेशन आल्सो टेक शेल्टर ऑफ द लॉर्ड, दैट्स व्हाई दैट डेस्टिनेशन इज एग्जिस्टिंग। So here Arjuna is saying ultimate resting place for all the universe. So we know that all the universe are on the head of अनंत शेष के हेड पे सब लोग बैठे। शेष 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 के हेड पे सारे यूनिवर्स मस्टर्ड सीड की तरह हैं। तो भगवान उसको होल्ड कर रहे हैं। एक्चुअली भगवान अंदर भी हैं और होल्ड भी कर रहे हैं अलग फॉर्म्स में। यू आर इनएग्जॉस्टेबल, यू आर द ओल्डेस्ट। ठीक है। अनादि मध्यांतम अनंत वीर्यम अनंत बाहुन शशि सूर्य नेत्रम पश्यामि त्वाम दीप्ति दीप्त हुताश वक्त्रम स्वतेजसा विश्वम इदम तपंतम।
You are without origin, middle, or end. Your glory is unlimited. You have numberless arms, and the sun and moon are your eyes. I see you with blazing fire coming forth from your mouth, burning this entire universe by your own radiance.
So you have no origin, middle or end. अनादि मध्य अंतम। आपका आदि नहीं है कुछ, मध्य भी नहीं है, अंत भी नहीं है, कुछ दिख नहीं रहा है। no origin, no middle, no end. Your glory is unlimited. You have numberless arms, and the sun and moon are your eyes. So at least we can know that sun and moon are his eyes. Shashi Surya Netram. The word is Shashi means Chandrama. Shashi Surya Netram. अनंत बाहुम, बहुत भगवान के भुजाएं बहुत हैं। अनंत वीर्यम, लॉट ऑफ पावर लॉर्ड हैज, ग्लोरीज। ओके, देन पश्यामि त्वाम दीप्त हुतास वक्त्रम। हुतास वक्त्रम, फायर कमिंग आउट फ्रॉम योर माउथ। हुत वक्त्रम स्वतेजसा विश्वम इदम तपंतम। एंड देन यू आर burning the entire universe by your own radiance. This, with the word like anadi, Arjuna seems to repeat himself. Do not find fault, however, with the repetition in the word. Okay, go ahead. These are all for reading actually, because no purport is given and cannot be described also. These are all wondrous things. उसमें कोई बता नहीं सकते। द्वाव पृथ्वीयोर इदम अनंतरम ही व्याप्तम त्वयेकेन दिशश्च सर्वा दृष्ट्वाद्भुतं रूपमग्रम उग्रम तवेदम लोकत्रयं प्रव्यथितं महात्मना।
Although you are one, you spread throughout the sky and the planets and all space between. O great one, seeing this wondrous and terrible form, all the planetary systems are perturbed.
That's why we heard now, it's a godless display of opulence. Everything is becoming perturbed now by such form. Like when Narsimha Bhagavan came, so he became angry, and then all demigods became fearful. अरे पूरा संसार खत्म कर देंगे भगवान। So Lord also shows the manifestation of Rudra in himself when he becomes angry, कि I will finish everything. So here also the Lord is showing his most wondrous and terrible form. Dvav Prithvyo, the space between the heaven and earth, and the Lokatrayam, the three worlds, are significant words in this verse because it appears that not only did Arjuna see the universal form of the Lord, but others in other planetary system saw it also. Arjuna, seeing of the universal form was not a dream. All whom the Lord endowed with the divine vision saw the universal form on battlefield. मतलब अर्जुन ही ने नहीं देखा बल्कि दूसरों ने भी देखा है, बता रहे हैं भगवान, प्रभुपाद बता रहे हैं, दूसरों ने भी देखा. अमीहि त्वां सुरसंगां विसन्तिं केचिद् भीता प्राञ्जलयो गृह्णन्ति स्वस्ति त्वा महर्षि सिद्धसंगा स्तुवन्ति त्वां स्तुतिभिः पुष्पकलाभिः. Yes.
All the host of demigods are surrendering before you and entering into you. Some of them, very much afraid, are offering prayers with folded hands. Hosts of great sages and perfected beings, crying, All peace, are praying to you by singing the Vedic hymns.
So some are entering inside you and some are surrendering to you. Some of them, very much afraid, are offering prayers. And then sages, they are crying, all peace, all peace. Huh? Santi, Santi, Santi मांग रहे हैं सब लोग. Now see, demigods also feared this terrific manifestation and its glaring effulgence. So they are praying for protection. Okay, ठीक है. So it goes till, we will continue in the next class. So we are on 21st. 21st तक हम ख़त्म कर चुके हैं. तो ये चैप्टर अभी आगे चल के और भी है अभी, बट ये फास्ट जा रहा है बिकॉज वी आर सीइंग द फॉर्म, यूनिवर्सल फॉर्म इन डिस्क्रिप्शन वी आर सीइंग हियर. So now next Saturday, Sunday is Radhashtami, correct? 31st is Radhashtami. So we'll have class on Saturday and not on Sunday, and then again next Saturday, Sunday. So mostly this 12th chapter will finish in 2-3 weekends में हो जाएगा, 2-3 weekends में. So devotees should start preparing for their ओपन बुक एंड क्लोज्ड बुक एग्ज़ाम. ठीक है, आप क्वेश्चंस निकालना चालू कर दो, अभी समय है. एंड देन आफ्टर वी फिनिश, बिकॉज नाउ दिस टाइम, लास्ट टाइम व्हाट हैपेंड, देयर वाज सम समर वेकेशन, बट दिस टाइम विल नॉट हैव समर वेकेशन. जस्ट आफ्टर फिनिशिंग ऑफ द सिलेबस, maximum 1 week of holiday, and then next weekend there will be paper. So sloka test as well as closed book exams and open book. So please prepare for exams.
Hare Krishna, bro. In October, I think first weekend, Kartik will start. So, how are we planning for Kartik?
October.
Yeah.
No, October में
6th or 7th, Kartik is starting.
तो कार्तिक से क्या करना है हमको? कार्तिक तो ऑलरेडी होता ही रहता है ना, उसमें क्या है? आर वी गोइंग टू गो टू राधा कुंड और चैंट मेनी राउंड्स? वो तो नहीं होने वाला. घर पे ही है ना सब लोग.
Actually, वो यात्रा रहेगा.
हाँ, so I'm आप म्यूट करिए. See, यात्रा is starting from 19th. 19th till 26th is yatra date. So first week of October, okay, you are saying like that. So 19th is I think let me see 19th, ये कौन सा वीक है? 19th ऑलमोस्ट ये जा रहा है पहला, दूसरा, तीसरा वीक, चौथा वीक में जा रहा है. ओके, तीसरा वीक या चौथा वीक आप मान के ले सकते हो. ठीक है, तो ठीक है, अगर हमारा सितंबर में ख़त्म हो जाता है तो व्हाई नॉट वी कैन टेक इन अक्टूबर बिगनिंग वीकेंड, हम पेपर ले सकते हैं ना, क्या दिक्कत है? 5 तारीख को 4th and 5th आर सैटरडे संडे,
Yes.
हो
Because
सकता
I
है ना?
yes, sir. Because 12th onward I will not be available. I am going on yatra to Mayapur.
ईको कैसे आ रहा है बार बार? 12th ऑनवर्ड दिस सितंबर है?
No, October 12th to 2nd November.
हाँ ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है। See what we are saying here, we are not going to take exam on 12th of October, वो काफ़ी नियर हो जाएगा यात्रा के, उससे पहले ले लेंगे हम एग्ज़ाम, ठीक है ना? आप सभी लोग प्रिपेयर करो बस। So I am saying devotees, we will finish it into 3 वीकेंड्स में ख़त्म हो जाएगा ये, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, ठीक है? ये 12 चैप्टर इज ओनली 20 श्लोका एंड 11th विल आल्सो फिनिश इन मैक्सिमम 2 क्लास में 11th ख़त्म हो जाएगा, और फिर आगे 3 क्लासेस या 4 क्लासेस मैक्सिमम में 12th ख़त्म हो जाएगा। मतलब कितना हो गया? 3 वीकेंड में सब खत्म हो रहा है। 3 वीकेंड मतलब अगला महीने में 4 वीकेंड्स होते हैं, तो 3 वीकेंड में ख़त्म हो रहा है, मतलब पेपर होने के चांसेस हैं। ओके ना? तो प्लीज़ प्रिपेयर। हरे कृष्णा।
प्रभु जी, आप ओपन बुक का भी एक बार बता दीजिए, फिर हम लिख सकते हैं, स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं, जैसे लास्ट टाइम आपने कुछ पॉइंटर्स दिए थे ना।
हाँ ठीक है, ओके, आई विल डू दैट, आई विल टेल।
थैंक यू।
तो ये रिजल्ट ऑफ यूनिट 1
ओके, रिजल्ट नहीं आया ना, ठीक है, ओके, आई विल सी दैट रिजल्ट। हाँ, तो रिजल्ट आई विल सी, एंड ओपन बुक का वॉट एवर हिंट्स वी कैन गिव आई विल गिव। तो दिस 2 things आई विल डू फ्रॉम माई साइड, एंड अदर थिंग्स यू ऑल प्रिपेयर। श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। हरे कृष्णा।